Good morning, good morning. Just finished up the burpees. We only did 30 today, 10 sets of 3. But I'm ready to hop on live, answer some of you guys' questions. We got the Discord chat popping. Thanks for everybody that's joining. I appreciate you guys. Links in my bio. I just started it last week. I want to build a community of accomplished Amazon sellers, people that are learning, and people that want to start selling on Amazon as well. So that is linked in my bio. It's a Discord chat. If you haven't used Discord, it's just a chat group, chat room. Good morning, Gazelle. Good morning, Nelson. Good morning, Jay Chino. Good morning, Espen. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but I see you. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, guys. Every morning or every single day I do burpees. I try to get as many in as possible. Today I only did 30. But I'm on day 230, no days off. And that's one of the reasons I feel like I got more energy to do more. You gotta build a strong habits, get better results so that you can excel in whatever you're doing. What's good, Jay Chino? I see you. Good morning, Peace Jay. Yeah, hit me up with the questions. I see people in the Discord. There was a few questions, and rather than type it all out, just wanted to hop on here and address it. I think someone was asking about the pricing on Amazon. Like, how's it work and how does the buy box one? I just looked at the questions really briefly before I jumped on. I think it was Venus' question, something about if the price is 30, you got some sellers at 30 or 31, and then you list at 29, are you going to win the buy box? And that's not necessarily true. Amazon has an algorithm where it shares the buy box between the sellers according to the units that they have, according to the markets, and according to how they want to manipulate the market. So sometimes the seller with the higher price gets the buy box. So this is why you need the analytical tools. It'll give you the average buy box price over the past 30 days, 90 days, 120 days, and whatnot. So the lowest price doesn't always win, which is actually good for sellers. How would someone that doesn't know anything about this in particular get started? Well, I got a chat group, Discord chat group. You could jump in there and ask questions. We got other sellers in there and other people that are learning as well, asking questions, and everybody can talk to each other. It's just an open space. And the first thing you should do is open up an Amazon seller account. That's sellercentral.amazon. I have it linked in. Everything that I'm going to be talking about is linked in the Discord chat. But just start an Amazon seller account. It ends up being $40 a month for that service. But if you're going to be selling, you should be able to make that back. It's not a big deal. And then the next thing you're going to need is 2 analytical tools if you're serious about selling. They're called SellerAmp and Keepa. They give you pricing data. They give you charts. They give you information about the buyers and sellers. And those 2 apps are $20 each a month. So it's about $40. So for less than $100 a month, you're up and running. Now, do you need the analytical tools? I mean, I do, because I'm serious about selling. But if you just have a few items that you want to sell, not necessarily. You could just scan the item on the Amazon app to see what it's selling at. And you could kind of look. And you could do it passively like that. But, if you're serious about moving units and trying to make money on it, then I would suggest getting the analytical tools. They help a lot, correct? Yeah, they do. They're must-haves for me. And anybody that's trying to sell, like, you want to get the data. Because, this game is not about a hunch. You don't want to say, like, oh, well, I think that this is going to be a good product and this looks good. It looks like it's going to sell. Like, you don't want to guess. You don't want to do any guesswork. If you're going to be investing money in buying inventory, you want to have some data that shows that it sells. Hold on, my shoe's on tight. I don't want to trip. Yeah, you want to have some data that shows that it sells. You have a YouTube channel? Not yet. I think I'm going to start uploading all these videos to YouTube. But for now, it's going to be it's on IG and on TikTok and on Discord. But I'm available, man. I'm around. Ask the group. I'm out here. And but yeah, I need a YouTube. So I'm going to open one soon. Is that let me give you guys some context. I'm a record producer. I've been doing so, making beats, and I run a label, 95 Labs, for over 10 years plus. I used to run a studio in New York City, and that's what I have most experience in, and most people know me as Tem995. And you can check me out on Spotify or whatnot. I've produced for a lot of artists, and I'm big into the fitness. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I've worked in the fitness industry for some time as well, and that's the type of content that I've been sharing. But it wasn't until a few weeks ago that I just decided to document what I've been doing for the past year and a half, about year to year and a half, and that's selling on Amazon. And I put those videos out, and people really gravitated to it. I got a bunch of followers. I did some reels, and maybe some of you guys that are in the chat group in this live right now probably found me through those videos. So I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to keep sharing it. I've been doing it for about a year and a half, and for the past few months I've been really focusing my full time on it because I see the potential. Slide to Flagler Studios, Flagler in 76. All right, yeah. DM me. Slide to tonight. We're doing an event over there at Lincoln's Beard Brewing off of Burr Road. It's the Go Farm Live. We got Shoddy performing. I'm gonna be holding him down. We got some of Miami's dope artists. It's a free event, and slide to that as well. There's a dope community, a dope hip hop community that we're involved with out here in Miami, and that's where I'm gonna be at tonight. So if you're in Miami, slide through. I have the information right there on my page. What time? It's this evening. It starts, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock, I guess. 8, 9 o'clock. It's free. Pull up. It's a dope brewery, Lincoln's Beard Brewing. And it's a free event. I'm gonna hold my boy Shoddy down, one of the nicest in Miami. And so that's the little context of what I do, guys. Record producer, fitness enthusiast. I started sharing Amazon videos just a few weeks ago, and they blew up. And immediately, I saw the value. I said, well, let me create this chat group, let me create this community, and lean into this because this is what I'm doing anyway, and I can help others. And to answer your question, as far as YouTube, I'm gonna get around to it. It hasn't even been a few weeks, so I'm gonna do that. Good morning, Tesla. Good morning, JD Gomez. Good morning, Miss Kim. How much can you make a day with just doing Amazon? Well, that depends, on what type of level seller you are. There's people that I'm in groups with that they're 7-figure sellers, and they're making bank, but they have experience, they have capital as well. So it's more of an answer of how much time you're going to put into sourcing products, how good you are at sourcing products, and how much money do you have to buy on inventory. Because once you have once you find the right products, it's how many could you get? Yeah, it's a range. But yeah, to give you guys more of a percentage, when I source products on these analytical tools, I look for products that have like a 30% ROI. That's kind of like the ballpark figure. Sometimes a little less, and obviously if it's more, that's better. Obviously I'm going to jump into it, but that's like the number I'm looking for, about a 30% ROI on the product. Good morning, Albert. I see Albert in the group as well. Good morning, MMK Rio. I see you. But yeah, so for the past few months, definitely in Q4, I started really doubling down and going full time on it. I see the potential, and Albert's in the group as well with some top sellers, man. Top sellers that are really making it happen. The people that do 7 figures, what type of products do they source, and how do they source them? It seems it would be very difficult to source through retail arbitrage. No, it's not only through retail arbitrage; it's through online arbitrage. And I was talking about this with Albert yesterday in the chat. He was asking me, he's like, "Oh, you mostly do retail?" And no, the answer is no. I mean, I'm doing more retail lately, but you could buy more products online. You could buy more quantities online. So it's a combination of both for me. I've definitely bought more online than I have in retail. But one thing I like about retail is that you can find cheaper prices. You can find cheaper prices sometimes, but the quantities are less. So there's a trade-off. I like retail because sometimes I'm cooped up in the house, and I'm sometimes I don't want to be home. So I'm like, look, let me get out. I like, getting the product in my hand and securing the inventory, and I can sometimes send it out to Amazon the same day. So the feedback loop is a lot faster when you do retail. But scaling with retail, it's a lot more difficult. But online, you could place multiple orders. So if they cap you at 10, you could wait a few hours and then do 10 again, and you can do more. And then these 7-figure sellers, they have six and 7-figure sellers. They have virtual assistants, VAs, where they have sourcing products for them as well. So you have like an army of people looking for products for you, and you really probably can't do that on retail. Never considered the online sourcing. Yeah, that's the top place actually. I do most of my buys, so it's more. I spend more money online than I do in retail. Good morning, Plants of Power. I see you, Steve. So yeah, guys, hit me with the questions, man. Hit me with more questions. I got a couple videos out there explain how to get started, and this is part of my journey, man. I never realized how interested you guys would be with this type of content. Something I've been doing for about over a year now, and now that I see you guys are interested, I want to continue to build the community and share the sauce with you guys. And then I learn as well. I got a question about Ungate. If I get denied, do I resubmit on the same case or open a new case? I've never been denied. I don't know, so many people get denied. I don't know what's the deal. I would just say open up a new case. From what I've seen online and the people talking about this Ungate stuff that haven't been successful, I gather that it's not even someone in Amazon. I think like they have a bot or something. So just keep resubmitting. I've seen cases where people are like, man, I've tried like 4 or 5 times before I got ungated. So just keep trying. I would say open up a new one. Just keep trying. Let that one close, open up a new one, and keep trying. It shouldn't be hard, man. I'm ungated, Nike, Adidas, Carhartt, Puma, and more. And then there's certain brands that are auto ungate that you don't even need to submit an invoice. I have a list that I'm putting together. There's a list floating around out there from the FBA Launchpad, and it's a lengthy list of like 200 different items, but that list is outdated. Some of those items don't work for the auto ungate anymore, so I'm creating a new list. Right now I got about like almost 10 brands there. One of them is Huggies, to give you guys an example. I haven't sold Huggies brand, but I'm trying to get approved for as many brands as possible, so if I happen to come across a deal, then I can run with it. It's just an algorithm, says Albert. I submitted 8 times before I got ungated. There you go. Albert's in the group with me. He's also in Miami. I assume it's you, Albert. It could be another Albert, but I think it's you. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm talking to the wrong Albert. But I assume it's you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, it's me. All right. Yeah, there you go. I figured because I see AC, so. Yeah, so we're trying to build with the group. I know me and Albert are probably going to do a little sourcing call this week and try to find some items, and then hop in the Discord if you're new. I want to help as well, and I want to build with the community. And it's true what they say. You want to build with as many people that are doing the same thing as possible, and it's not a competition, man. This is such a big market. There's so many people out there that it's not a competition. It's more of a collaboration. So yes, we need more inventory. That's right. That's the name of the game, man. It's about finding the inventory. That's the number one name of this game, is finding the inventory at the good deal. Because once you find the inventory, it's basically gonna sell. I mean, if you look at the data, it'll tell you. It'll tell you right there. This is the average sales per month. This is the sales rank. You can see how many other people are on the listing, how many items that they have in stock. So it's about just having the goods. Good morning, X Cornerstone. I see you. Tesla said I was approved on Huggies. There you go. You see, no invoice, right? Here you go. There's a couple beauty products too that I got on there. Some like makeup brands. I started with some makeup brands just a few weeks ago. I had never sold makeup or whatnot, but whatever's clever, man. I got I think it's a brand called Merle Norman. I bought some products for them. I spent about $500-600 in some makeup, and I sent it into Amazon last week. So it's still processing. They haven't sold yet, but no, I'll let you guys know how it works. And I think that was an auto ungate, or if not, there's another makeup brand that for sure I got ungated. I think it was like by Selena Gomez brand or something like that. So you know what I like about the thought of the idea of selling beauty products is that they're small and they're expensive. So like a little concealer or a little makeup thing could be like $50, $60, and it's small. So you're gonna pay less in shipping. No invoice on Huggies. Just scan and put the ACE in and put in your product, but no invoice. That's right. There you go. No invoice required. No invoice required with Huggies. So if you're like, let's say if you're at the retail store and if you came across some Huggies on clearance, you could scan them and see if the numbers work, pick them up and list them right there. With Kohl's, they don't give out invoices. Any suggestions for Nike Unlock? Yeah, they do. You just got to go online to your order and look for it. And sometimes they may even send it in the box. But for sure, like you got to just go online and look through your orders. If not, just request it. Hit up customer service. But Target and Kohl's are ones that for sure give out. InvoiceSoccer.com is another one. And yeah, for this ungate, a lot of people have questions about the ungate and the approval of selling brands. You need to get an invoice. An invoice is different than a receipt. Invoice shows your name and address. You have to have the same name and address that's listed on your Amazon seller account. You got to match it. And I recommend clearly labeling your invoice file when you upload it, before you upload it, the name of the brand -invoice. So let's say, it's Nike -invoice. I put it in all caps, make it real easy for the algorithm to read. You want to make sure it's real simple because I feel like it's a bot. Coco Melon toys, same thing. No invoice required. That's good to know. Yeah, toys. I sell Lego. Lego sells, man. Let me tell you something about Lego. Lego is one of the fastest movers that I've experienced. The Lego be moving faster than Nike. Now, Lego's harder to source. Like, it's hard to get good deals on Lego. And if you do, you'll find like one or two. Sometimes you can get them on Target. Sometimes they have them on clearance, but they sell out fast, man. And then Lego.com. Lego.com gives you invoices. That's for sure. You can get an invoice from Lego.com. So if you order 10 units from Lego.com, you can get that invoice and get ungated with Lego. And then, that's easy because, it's easy to prep. All you got to do is throw the sticker on it. And then some people have asked me about the prep as well because they see me prepping items and not putting SKU labels on them. In some cases, with bigger brands, Amazon introduced a new feature where you can use the manufacturer's barcode instead of putting your own SKU label on to save time. So that's a big time saver for prep. You're motivating the masses in multiple ways. Thank you, Planta. Thank you, Steve, man. I appreciate you. I hope you go out there tonight, man, to the Go Farm Live event. And we could build. But yeah, man, it starts with the physical fitness, getting your mind right, eating correctly, getting rid of the negative vices. No drink, no smoke. I don't do any treats, nothing. I'm really militant right now. I'm really focused. I'm really disciplined. And I want to vibrate on a higher frequency and just win, man. I want to see everybody win. I just ordered Lego to get me ungated to that product. Yeah. So you got to, for those that are tapping in, you got to do 10. You got to get 10 items of the same brand on your invoice. People have asked me, could I buy 5 of this and 5 of that of the same brand? I don't know. I heard that you can, but I've never done it like that. So maybe that's the problem, that people are having, that they're not doing 10 of the same product, So I would, like, for instance, if you want to get ungated with Nike, I would just get like 10 Nike socks for cheap and do it then. Good morning, Gio. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, the Eye of Horse. I see you guys. Yeah, taking my little morning walk. I do burpees every day. I have been for 230 days straight. I don't do any days off. I told you guys, you got to get your your body right, so you can get your mind right, and then get your bank right. It's a variation of size, of color. It works. So there you go. You know, you can get a variation of size and color, but I guess it has to be the same product title. Maybe. I don't know. I've never done it like that. I'm just saying my experience. I've done 10 of the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And maybe that's why I've never gotten denied. Because when the bot looks at my invoice, it says quantity 10. It doesn't have to add it up. But, you know, Albert's here and he says that you could do a mix, a variation of size and color. So I've heard that works. You know, I'm just wondering that, you know, maybe sometimes it slips through the cracks with the algorithm. I'm convinced it's a bot, man. Good morning, Primo. I see you. Horace. I got my Adidas item, but still waiting to ungate it. Been 3 days already. He submitted the invoice. I'll tell you, every time, or not every time, but the majority of the time when I get ungated, it's within a few hours. I get that email within a few hours. I get it in just a few hours, so that's why I think it's a bot. Good morning. You already sent it to Amazon? Yeah, good luck. But like we said earlier, you know, if you get denied, just open a new case and keep pushing it, man. It's probably just a bot, man. And just keep, you know, make sure your invoice is labeled correctly. It doesn't hurt to send a picture of the 10 items. Just, you know, take a picture of them, label it. Nike products. Nike product pick, Nike invoice. I put it in all cap, really simple. You don't want to upload a file that's like XYZ ABC PDF. You know, that could probably throw the algorithm off. It's Charlie Stevens, Juan Cousin, have been trying to link. We're at Go Farm Live tonight. That's the hip hop event we're doing tonight at Lincoln's Beer Brewing. It's there. I get a million DMs all the time. Some of them get slipped through the crack. But, you know, that's where I'm at. And I'll be doing these lives. Yeah, I'm sure once you have sales and reviews, it's much quicker to get ungated since you're in good graces. Yeah, maybe, you know, maybe that impacts your ungate speed. I don't know. I've never had a problem. I've never been denied with any ungate. It always goes through. But I see a lot of people online that have, so I don't know, you know. I just say keep going. But, you know, Albert's here to attest that he tried like 5, 6, 7 times before he got ungated, but he did. I'm following your lead on the burpees. I'm going to have to use these gems to help financial multiple streams of income. Highly important. Yeah, man. You know, you want to win in all areas. You know, you want to win, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and you know, you got to balance them all, because if you're only winning on one area, you're not really winning. You have to win on all areas. Yeah, you can have all the bank, but if you're a fat fuck, then you're losing too. You know what I mean? So like, this is about like to win. Period. You want to win everywhere. You know, a lot of people, they're winning with the bank, but then they're sloppy, and then their relationships are not good. So you want to make sure you're winning on all angles. And you know, that's truly vibrating at a higher frequency. That's what I'm trying to elevate to, or that's what I am elevating to. Not trying, I am. Fuck that. I'm gonna try to send it again. Try to get ungated. Yeah, man. Make sure that you keep trying, man. Just keep trying. It shouldn't be that difficult. Good morning, another level. Good morning, bro. Yeah, guys, follow my lead on the burpees too. I got, you know, Steve Plant the Power. I did a challenge like about a month or two ago, 30 burpees every day for 30 days, and he's definitely one that accepted that challenge. And you know, I seen him improve. He just suffered but he suffered a stroke. I don't know how long ago, but you know, seeing him heal and recover for that is also inspiring. So this is not just about, oh, let's sell on Amazon and make money. No, this is a wider scope here, man. This is about greatness. This is about greatness and about vibrating to a higher potential, a higher wavelength. But I want to see you guys win too, because, you know, we got to win financially as well. And I'm not trying to be a hippie and like, oh, it's all about peace and love, bro, and the money doesn't matter. Yeah, the money matters. The money does matter. Everybody pulls up to work every single day, so the money matters. If you go to work every single day, money matters. Good morning, ADM. Good morning, bro. Guys, I'm pulling up. I'm almost done with my walk, so I'll wrap it up now. If you got any other questions, I'm about to go ahead and sign off. 4 years ago, then a broken leg last year. Yeah, man, it's nice to see your journey, man, to recovery. But, you know, I would start with that. Make sure you change your habits, guys. Make sure you start instilling good habits and, you know, locking in every single day. It's definitely helped me. And, you know, get rid of all the negative bullshit, man. Midwest Adam YouTube, Paris. Good morning, Paris. I see you. Amazon is not an offer up easy money, but it's a dedication and focus to make. Yeah, it's not offer up. It's not easy money, but they're the largest marketplace in the world. So you can have your product in front of everybody. Thanks for sharing time and knowledge. You got it, man. I'll keep you guys updated. If you guys join my broadcast channel, it's also linked in my bio. Whoa, shit, what the hell was that? Looks like someone shot a gun or something. I don't know. But if you join my Amazon A+ seller channel, I always notify everybody when I'm going live. So, you know, also I do that in the Discord. What the fuck? I don't know what that was, man. It was loud as hell. It sounded like a bomb or a gunshot. I don't know. I'm all good though, man. By the way, do you sell Canada and Mexico as well? I was selling in Mexico. I mean, I had it listed in Mexico, but I don't know, man. I stopped listing in Mexico. I never sold in Mexico or Canada, so I'm keeping it U.S. for now. All right, guys. All right, I'm done with the walk. But yeah, make sure you follow. Jump in the Discord. It's free, and feel free to ask questions, man. Everybody have a great day. Peace.